What's up, YouTube? Welcome everybody back to the channel. Coming to you live from Milan Dragway, or I should say the new Milan Dragway. They just redid this whole place. The quarter mile, everything is completely brand new. All the pads here are replaced and redone with a fresh top coat of asphalt, even in the pit lanes. This is the first opening test and tune day. We got the Demon 170 here cooling down a little bit. We're about to jump in the lanes. I can't wait to see what this thing's gonna do and finally redeem myself, hopefully, from last time when I was at the track. We got our tire pressure set to 21 exactly. We're gonna see how that does for us. Mind you, these are not the stock tires that I put on or that come with the Demon 170. These are a pro bracket, so I'm excited to see how they do. They're supposed to be a lot better. And if you recognize this car, I got my boy Debo here. He was really unhappy with some of the things I said on the last video, particularly the dog stomp we put on this thing in the 170. You got anything you want to say about that when you heard that from the video?
Bro, you act like you beat me every race.
What? Tell everybody what you said to me.
I can't say nothing without swearing, man. I gotta be.
Well, pretty much, he said that he was thinking about throwing some wrenches across the shop, but we're gonna see what happened. No guarantees that we're gonna get lined up, but you never know. I hope we do, and we'll see what the outcome is. I hope he does get a W, because he's got a very sensitive ego. So I want him to get a win here. He needs a win before we go back to Mexico. We're in America now, so we're gonna get down, but we are gonna make another trip out to Mexico to rerun those rolls, because he's turned this thing all the way up, so no more excuses about it being turned down. We're gonna see what it can do on a full 16 or 18 pounds. First time. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous and super excited. Just so you know, it did rain here, so if you're seeing puddles on the ground, it poured here today, but it dried up pretty quick. It's like 80 degrees out. Actually, look right here. You can see right there, 80 degrees exactly. It is hot tamale out here. Here we go. We were the first ones in lane, so I guess we are going to get lined up after all. Pretty good turnout for them calling for rain. So, scared some people off, but a few people came. How you think your first pass is going to go?
I'm gonna leave off the foot brake and see how the track holds, and you know.
You got it turned all the way up?
I got it on 16, so not all the way.
So it's 18 max?
18 max, but it's on 16. Got the tires at like 21. We'll see how it does. Might adjust them, you know, after that, and then leave off the trans brake the second pass.
I'm pumped, man. You pumped?
Yeah, oh yeah, me too.
Been a long time coming.
Glad to be back.
Finally gonna get to see well, he bought this car. When did you buy this? Like 6 months ago now?
December 12th.
Yeah, so December 12th, and we've been dying to get this thing out of here and see what it can do. The last owner's PB with this was 8.9 at like 150, 151. So we're gonna see what this old girl can do. I'm super excited. Look at this guy. Some of you guys might remember him. He's got the he's got this Fox, but he's also got the Ford Lightning. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
How you been?
How'd you like that message I got you this morning, huh?
Hey, he got my package.
Wake-up call?
Yeah, he got my package. He texted me like 5 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I got your parts here, and I actually needed those parts to make it out here safely. We did some mods of track off, but I'll put that in another video. How's this thing doing?
Good, good. We just wired up a trans brake. This just passed 25 minutes ago. It was our first time using it.
No way. And I seen you made a pass.
Yeah, I lifted the tires.
No way.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was,
maybe I can get some.
Unexpected, but
yeah.
Great.
Do you want to remind everybody what the setup is on this?
Small block Ford.
351 Windsor?
C4 trans, 347 stroker, all naturally aspirated, 8.8 inch rear end, C4 trans, 4500 saw. Has a big cylinder heads on it.
It's not on the bottle? Not yet. If you guys don't know Matt from previous videos, I raced him with the F-150 Lightning versus a Trackhawk when I was for a bolt-on. This guy's a real deal racer, man. He can cut a light like nobody. 001. I mean, he's really good. He was having some problems with this thing last year, some little stupid issues, so I'm glad he finally got this thing out here today. I can't wait to show you what this thing can do. Maybe I'll strap a GoPro to it for one of his passes, but good to see you, brother.
Always good to see you.
Let's get after it.
Good luck.
Take a look at some of the cars here. AMX. You can tell this guy gets down. Guarantee you this thing wheelies. That's how you know he gets down. He's been here a time or two. Some legit pro mods. Fox body. Rat rod over here. This thing's pretty cool. Henry J. Clean. Love the rat rod. Chevelle. This thing's super clean. I'm not a big Chevelle fan, but I like the way this body is shaped right here. Kind of longer in the back, shorter up front. These iconic headlights. Super clean. Wouldn't mind owning one. Box Chevy right here. Wonder what he's got under the hood. Got the 170 ready to rip. My boy Devo. And obviously my boy Matt. They're just doing a quick little prep, and then we're gonna get down. I remember how to use the trans brake here. Go. We're gonna leave off the foot brake here. Oh, my leg is shaking. I'm so nervous. It's been so long. We won't double bob the old boy. One hand banded maybe. Got me good. Got me really good. I had a bad launch. It's on me. I let out. No excuses though. We got to learn how to do everything. The cameras, the tree, everything. I know he's feeling good. I let out a little bit before the end too, so I don't really think this is going to be a very good time. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Oh, let's go over here and let him talk. He owes me. I can't wait to hear what he's got to say. What'd you run? 10.6. 10.6? Dude, we ran 10.0, 4. At 134, he ran 147. You red lit?
Yeah, push through the
brakes.
Yeah, push through the brakes.
It's all right. Hey,
Mile an hour though?
147. Hey, we'll count that as a win for you.
Chase is a race, man.
Chase is a race, baby. All right, you got me. Go ahead, talk your crap.
I red lit, man. But
Yeah, I mean, we'll count it as a dub. How'd it feel though?
it hit second hard, like
Bam.
boom. But I mean, dude, trapped 147 that first time out.
There was no way I was catching you in the 170. I'm really disappointed with my leave. It jumped up and I let off the throttle. I wasn't used to it, but I didn't spin, did you?
No.
Yeah, so next time, I ain't lifting for nothing. We're gonna see what she can do. We're gonna let him cool down for like a couple minutes and then we're gonna head right back up in the lanes. But he just showed me the video that he took outside the vehicle. We did end up doing a wheelie. We will not lift this time. Got the cobwebs out. I'm just gonna try to focus on running my best time. I'm not gonna try to cut a light. Still gonna leave off the foot brake. Check out that ethanol percentage. I don't know if you can see it, 89%. About 9 gallons of ethanol 1R in here. The Rust Pump E. Somebody told me a rumor that these things don't like fully 85. I don't know if that's true though or not. Here we go. Get in the groove here. Like I said, we's not lifting here. Going for the gusto. See what she does. Deep stage, that ain't good. From about 1,000. Huge wheel hop. Surprised we didn't break anything. See what we can mile an hour. Look at the lights on the dash. She did not like that. Bunch of stuff popped up on the screen. I have time to read it. Disappointed. And maybe we light switched the throttle too much. Probably should have rolled into it a little bit more. Left off of 0 RPM. I'm disappointed. Look at all these lights on the dash. This ain't gonna be a good time, but we'll see what we mile an hour. 135, 12.9, terrible. You already know I'm disappointed with that run. We changed some things. When I got done with that run and I came back, I checked my tire pressure. It was like over 22 PSI. So you want to keep it right between like 19 to 21. So I aired down to 20. That way, after I do my burnout, it'll probably jump to 21, right where we want to be. But letting her cool down. Debo didn't have a good run either. I feel like the first run we did was going to be the one to do it because I just prepped the track. And the second run, obviously, it wasn't freshly prepped, but I want to show you guys something. One thing people always tell me to do is to mark my rim and tire to see if it spins, but check out those wrinkles. I don't know if you can see them, but they are there. They're wrinkling, so gonna need some bead locks, probably, but let her cool down. We're gonna jump back in lanes and make our third pass. Aren't we supposed to be trying to lose weight, man?
Don't need to, man. Smoke that thing every time.
How are we gonna run 9s if you won't lose no weight?
We didn't run 9s. I ran 9.
Did you run a 9 today?
980.
Oh, that's
140.
still a 9. We probably need to take the passenger seat out. I wanted to do that today, but I ran out of time. There's also a lot of other mods that are sitting in the garage that I have not had time to do. I just did the bare minimum, and I'll probably tell you guys that in this video or another one. You want to see a blowout here? You're about to. we're gonna do here is we're gonna leave off a foot brake. No, we're not gonna build RPM. We're just gonna foot brake it. When the light turns green, I take my foot off the brake, and obviously we're gonna get smoked here. I'm just hoping for no wheel hop. Oh, a lot of wheel hop, but we stayed in it. Come on, girl. Yeah. ABS light didn't come on. She wheel hopped a little bit. I need to be easier on the throttle. I think I'm gonna try the trans brake next time. We'll see. Thank you. I hate getting the yellow one. The yellow one means you lose. See what it is. I'm hoping for a good mile an hour. Said that wheel hop. It's pretty crazy. So here's the time slip. 141, 60 foot, 8th mile, 6.26. And then ET on the quarter mile, 970. And mile an hour, 140. So that's actually the fastest I've ever been in this thing. I'm not happy with the wheel hop. I'm happy getting a 9.7, almost a 9.6. If you guys don't know or don't remember, my best time ever here at a track was in the Trackhawk when it had the Whipple, and it ran 9.43 at I think 149 and some change. So I would like to beat that. I'm gonna let this thing cool down a little bit. The temperature's going down, not that the sun's down, and hopefully you can crack 9.5. I'd be really happy with 9.5. Debo's about to pull up. We'll see what he did, but so far we keep getting better. I did let a little more air pressure out, so we'll see what happens next time. Hopefully we can get that 9.5. Everybody hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let's get after it.
I hit the bump, it didn't go into the second beam. I hit the bump again, it didn't go in the second beam. I hit the bump a third time, it hit the second beam and it went past and red lit. Bro, but it dead fucking hooked, and man, bro, it pinned me back. I could not lift my head off the seat. Insane.
All right, so
I cannot believe I red lit. I mean, it was, 3.0, 60 foot. I mean, it's because I bumped past the beam. I got to play with it a little bit, but I bumped twice and it still didn't light up the red light.
So what's your mile an hour in ET?
It was only 135.
What's your time?
11.3.
Oh, because the bump through.
Yeah, because I rolled past and I sat there for, I was like, well, if I red lit, I might as well just get a good launch. Dude, I let go of that trans brake, it dead hooked. It's my first time at the track with this thing, so I'm figuring it out, but dude, sick. Forget the foot brake.
Yeah.
Trans brake is where it's at. That was insane. And I did a big old burnout and it hooked.
Nice.
Wish you could have got it on camera.
Maybe somebody did.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, here we go. This is gonna be our last pass. Somebody ended up oiling down the left lane, so we're running single. I'm glad on that because I'm gonna try to use the trans brake this time. So to use the trans brake, you need to pull back on both paddles, this, then you bump forward, release one pedal, and go. Damn. It don't matter, she blew the tires off anyways. Terrible pass. I don't know what happened with that trans brake. All right, that's a wrap from Milan Dragway, the first test and tune of the year. I'm happy with how it turned out. 970, like I said, I'll do a race recap when I get home to go over everything in detail, but there's a lot I still need to learn on the car, but we're getting better. 970, I think it was like 140. Pretty happy with that, but I'm really gonna wanna run those 9.4s. I wanna run that 9.4 real bad. But I'm happy with the old girl. Driver just needs a little bit more of experience, but let's get her home. Obviously not the times you're hoping to run with the Demon 170, but when I tell you I had a freaking blast, it was so much fun. Had such a great time getting out there, getting Debo out there, him being pumped. When I see other people run good times or figuring their car out and getting hyped, that makes it all worthwhile for me. That was worth it right there, getting to see him run his first 9. Obviously, Debo's car is way more capable than that 9.8, but like he said in the video, it's his first time out there with it, so he's got a lot more to learn, just like I do with the 170. This thing is way more capable than a 9.7, but we're getting the whole thing figured out, and we have yet to put any of the sponsored mods in there. They're still rolling in. This is most of them. I want to show you guys, maybe I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here of what we got going on, but this is some pretty trick stuff. Maybe I'll show you a little bit more. Check that out. So these are parts, all this stuff that's coming in is not specific for the Demon 170. If you have a Hellcat Challenger, Charger, or 300, you're gonna be able to use all of these parts that I got coming in, and it's gonna make you a lot faster, and it's gonna help you not break stuff at the track. I've already been back to the track with this thing one time, and I know I was really close to breaking stuff, so all this stuff that I got in is gonna make this thing a lot more stiff and a lot more capable for racing and to pull up those wheels, because if you've seen on my second pass, when it wheel hopped, it actually pulled the wheels and shifted to the left. But that wheel hop was so bad, it wouldn't let me carry that wheelie out. So these parts right here are really gonna help that. And I'm sure most of you guys follow me for Trackhawk content, and as you can tell, the Trackhawk is back in the garage. That thing is a whole long story. I'm not even gonna get into it. This video is already long enough, but hit that like button, leave a comment in this video if you want me to tell you the story about where the Trackhawk's been and what happened to it. But until next time, everybody take care and stay blessed.